Hi soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're doing a highly requested video, and that is your next relationship in 2022. Now to do this video we'll be picking 3 piles together. So let's shuffle. What is your next relationship in 2022? Right, that feels right. Let's see. So you have oak. For pile number 2, you have daisy. Yeah. And for pile number 3, you have aconite. So take a look at which one of these piles you're the most drawn to, and that's probably the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, or if you in fact are drawn to all of the piles, trust your intuition. There's probably more messages and things for you to hear, and maybe your next relationship is actually a combination of all the 3. So always listen to your intuition, whether it's calling for just one pile or 2 or all of them. It's up to you. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hi soul family. So if you love the shuffling process and card picking process, and find it calming just like I feel it is, I've left this section specifically for you so that we can enjoy it together. And so these are the decks that I'm going to be using in this reading, and if you're ever interested in any of the decks that I use during the readings, you'll always find that I mention their names down in the description box. Okay, so we have 3 piles. Let's shuffle our first oracle deck. So what is your next relationship in 2022? What is your next relationship in 2022? Very excited about this reading for you guys. Oh, this one wants to come out. Great. So 1, 2, and 3. They feel right. Okay. Now let's pick our next oracle card. So, what is... Ooh, these are tricky to handle. So, what is your next relationship in 2022? What is your next... Whoa. Okay, so this one wants to come out. And this one. And this one. Okay, so we're ready. Okay. Next, we are going to be taking our... tarot cards. We will be using, by the way, another another tarot deck in the middle of the reading for me to find out more about this person, their characteristics. But for now, for the main reading, we'll be using this one. Let's shuffle with intention. And for each pile, we'll be picking 5 cards. No, actually, we will be picking 6 cards. 6 is the number of love. Right, so what is your next relationship in 2022? What is your next relationship in 2022? Okay, so let's count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Lovely. I guess we're now ready. We've shuffled and picked our cards, and now it's time for us to organize them. Okay, so so this will be our first pile, which is pile number 1. keep it here. Now let's pick pile number 2. Great. Let's pick pile number 2 here. And pile number 2 is also, wow, they're slippery today. So pile number 2 is also ready. Now let's prepare pile number 3. Lovely. I think we have now prepared our 3 piles and we are ready to begin your reading. Hi, pile number 1. So you've chosen the oak. Let's now take a look at your cards and find out how your relationship status, how your relationship is going to go in 2022. So the first card that we have is very interesting, actually. You do see someone enjoying their time. So straight away, I can see with your pile number 1, is that you are interested in a relationship, but you're not really quite desperate for it at the moment. You are someone who's taking their time, enjoying their lives, and if you find an interesting prospect, you would be interested in getting to know more about them, but you're not really that desperate for a relationship. You would love one, but you're enjoying your life at the moment, and that's a great state to be in, pile number 1. Love that energy for you. Okay, you have the poet. Ooh, love that. Okay, so we're looking at your next relationship in 2022. Let's put the poet right there. Okay, love your cards, pile number 1. So, and you also have the oak. We'll talk about that in a second, but let's take a look at your tarot cards. So pile number 1, you have the Hierophant. Ooh, pretty good year for a relationship, pile number 1. I'm seeing commitment straight away, so you might get into a committed relationship next year. All right. You have the Hermit. Lovely. Okay. You have the Sun. Even the Hermit has the Sun. It's like there's an awakening in your relationship status. Because at the end of the day, the energy that I see all over your cards is that you're someone who's at the moment taking it easy, enjoying your time, doesn't mind a commitment, but even when you're alone, you're emitting beautiful energy inside out. And so I think this fun, vibrant, beautiful energy is really attracting something that will stand the test of time here, pile number 1. I can see in a relationship something coming up, something that you will commit to for a very long time, if not create a family with here with the oak. You have the 7 of Pentacles, which is taking things slow. I love this specific 7 of Pentacles. It's so peaceful. Building something very peacefully. You have the 6 of Cups. Again, this notion of growing up with someone, building a long-term relationship with someone, creating memories with someone. 2022 is looking very nice for you, pile number 1. So far with the energies of your cards. And you have the Emperor. I love that energy. This is an energy of stability, a strong connection, a strong relationship. If you are looking for someone who's going to be solid, someone who's going to have a strong character, someone who's going to be stable and has a grip on their financial and work life, this is exactly the energy that I'm looking. You're getting what you want if this is what you're looking for, pile number 1. so lovely how centering your reading is this beautiful sun. It's like this is the year for a beautiful relationship to come to you. So essentially, pile number 1, your story is so sweet. I do not see any drama related to this person. I see that both of you will meet each other single. And I see a relationship that will develop by time. It will take its time to grow, to get to know each other. None of you are in a rush. In fact, with the combination of the oak and the poet, first the oak, you always see, if you've noticed, you'll see in a lot of the decks oak trees or oaks depicted with the lightning, and that's because because of their great heights, they get to be struck by lightning a lot, and that's why they had great significance for ancient gods like Zeus. And so really what I'm seeing here is a strong and powerful connection and relationship that will stand the test of time. It will have great roots because the oak tree, as high as it is, it has roots as deep with length as high as it is. So I see a stable, solid foundation, a relationship of a solid foundation between two healthy people, two people emanating light. Perhaps both of you are light workers, two beautiful people coming together that have a strong character, but are also pretty romantic at the same time. What a lovely pile to pick. I mean, all the right elements are in this pile. And with the poet, by the way, it's like both of you had to wear different masks all over your lives in terms of relationships. It's like you had to learn a lot through the relationships that you've been in. You've met different types of people, and you've changed throughout these relationships, and both of you have matured. You've now taken off your masks. You've learned so much. Not that you were fake before, but you've been through the process of understanding who you are, how to behave in a relationship. Perhaps both of you had to do certain things because you were insecure in the past, and now you've learned to overcome these insecurities. You've learned how to be yourself, how to love yourself, and along the way, how to dearly love the person who means a lot to you as well. And so there's a lot of maturity in this connection, a lot of an intention of commitment from both your sides. It's not coming out of a place of need, but rather a place of wanting to find the right person, to settle down with someone where both of you are two individuals. Isn't it interesting that this is how the Six of Cups is depicted in this deck? Where both of you are two individuals, but you come as one, and you build a beautiful home that feels like you're coming back home to each other. Pile number 1. I love your reading here for you in this relationship coming in 2022. I'm not surprised because 2022 is full of twos, full of love, and it's your year, pile number 1, for sure. With the Emperor appearing, this might be someone who you meet perhaps at work. You have Jupiter and Sun, and you know the solar eclipse. If you're watching this video this year, it's a timeless reading, but if you're watching this video this year, there's a solar eclipse in Sagittarius, which is the zodiac of the planet Jupiter. So this might be very soon, or perhaps you've even now seen this person, they're in your proximity somehow, or it just might be that they will be appearing in your life pretty soon, like in these days or a month or two. But here's the thing, pile number 1, with what I'm seeing in your cards, this is a relationship that's not gonna hit it off and go quickly. I see slow energy with the Seven of Pentacles. I see that straight away with the Sun, you recognize, ooh, I like this person. And this person seeing you and going, ooh, I like this person. So there's straight away, there is this idea flirting with both of your minds that you like each other. But none of you really is going to be jumping at it straight away. Both of you have this, well, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm okay. But it's like you have one eye closed and the other open, you know, both of you. And so what I'm seeing here is slow energy. None of you is desperate, but you really like each other. You would really love it if you get together, but you're not going to do anything desperate, both of you. I see stable energy with the Pentacles here, taking it slow, getting to know each other and liking each other more as you get to know each other. Here I'm seeing with the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, the idea of the more you meet each other, the more you deal with each other, the more you learn a thing or two about each other, and then you like each other more. It's like a flower that's blossoming, and you get to see the insides of it as it blossoms every day. And so the more you get to know each other, you'll realize that you aren't just attractive to each other. The initial things that attracted you towards each other will be that beautiful part of a rose that is opening up. And once it opens up, you'll realize that not only are these superficial things that you initially felt attracted towards for perhaps your look or your jobs or how you dress, whatever it is that's going to catch your attention initially, that's seen on the outside. As this flower blossoms, or as this connection blossoms, you'll realize that there's so much more amazing things about both of you that is at the heart of what you're looking for. Pile number one. So let me pick out some tarot cards and get more information about how this person is going to be. How is he going, or she, how is he or she or they going to be like? Pile number one. Oh, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. Lovely card to pop up. All right. With the Wheel of Fortune popping up here, this is kind of giving me a great impression that both of you haven't just been alone, but you've been single or alone for quite a while, and that things are about to change for the both of you this year. Okay, so now let's focus back on getting information about how they are going to be like. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Both of you are very focused on work. This person that you'll meet is very focused on their career, on improving themselves, on working on their idea, on progressing in life. Yeah, very focused on finances and career. You have the Page of Cups. Someone who's working, very focused on work, very focused on making big achievements in life, with the Emperor, of course, introducing us to that idea from the beginning, but is a romantic at heart. It's like on the outside, there's a big shell of being firm, being focused at work, being focused on progressing in their career. So you wouldn't think that this person is that romantic, but once you get to know the inside of who they are, you find that this is a beautiful, soft-hearted person, despite this hard shell that they have on the outside, despite the power that they exude. You'll find a very loving, innocent, sweet person on the inside. Pile number one. You have the Queen of Swords. This is also, I love your pile number 1. I really do. And I'm not surprised because this is a very balanced pile here. With the Queen of Swords, I see that this is someone who's truthful, who's going to have a lot of clarity with you and will not be afraid to tell you the truth. Even if the truth is going to hurt a little bit, it might hurt things a little bit, but they believe in being open and honest and clear in a relationship. Sometimes initially that honesty can harm them, can make things uncomfortable in the beginning, but they're definitely going to make you trust this person very much. You'll always know that they'll be telling you the truth. They won't say it in a harsh way. You do have it in conjunction with the Page of Cups. So it will be said lovingly, but it will be said. They will tell you what they think and how they feel. They will be very loving. Sometimes them saying the truth will be a big blessing that you'll feel. And then at other times, initially, you'll feel like the truth was a little harsh, but this person is willing to work through it. Will feel, you do see this look on their face, will feel bad for telling you the truth about what they believe they should do, or what they believe the connection should be like, or how they, whatever it is they believe. It will be harsh, and it might sound harsh in the beginning. You will see these puppy eyes of them, holding back, feeling like they really didn't want to say that, but they had to say it. They have to tell you the truth. And they're very much willing to work on this bond so that both of you feel very comfortable together. So pile number 1, that was your reading. I cannot tell you how much I love it for you. I wish you all the best of luck. And may you find that wonderful person soon who seems to be in your proximity at the moment. So all the best of luck. Whether this is a timeless reading or you're watching it now, they are in your proximity. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. So there's a lot of synchronicity in your pile. We're starting at minute 2022. It's pile number 2. And we're doing a reading about the year 2022. So much synchronicities in your reading. So now let's take a look at your reading and find out what's all these synchronicities trying to say, how your relationship is going to be like in 2022, your next relationship. Okay, so you have... Oh, interesting. This specific card speaks about finding your life purpose. So if I'm going to read this intuitively, I see that this year you'll be meeting someone who is supposed to be part of your spiritual journey, who's supposed to be part of your life. So here, this is someone that you will continue your life with. In the other pile, that was the same, so there's similarity here. With this specific card, you do see someone who has built a beautiful internal life, but needs to come out and share that beauty with people. Perhaps this is speaking about lockdown. That it's time for you to get out of this lockdown. Perhaps you'll have more time to see other people in the next phase of your life in 2022, somehow, one way or the other, at some point, or maybe the whole year. Whether this is at the beginning, middle, or end, or maybe all of it. I hope that for you, pile number 2. So yeah, coming out of lockdown, feeling like you're ready to meet people, and through your interactions this year, you will be meeting someone, obviously, that is in alignment with your spiritual journey. Perhaps a soul member, a soulmate. Okay? You have the King. Interesting. So whether you're interested in, this is just an energy in kings or queens or males or females, whatever it is, this king energy shows me that this is someone who is mature, who's serious, and someone who you won't, someone who's mature, someone who you won't feel like is acting in a childish way. So that's some great energy to have here. There's more, of course, but let's first take a look at your cards before we analyze them individually. So you have the daisy, you have the page of swords. Can you see it? Yeah. You have the lovers. Ooh. Yes, I'm not surprised that the lovers popped up in this reading. You have the 5 of swords. Okay. You have the 8 of cups. And you have the wheel of fortune. And the 9 of wands. Right. So here's what I'm seeing for you, pile number 2. Believe it or not, but I do see something going on in this connection that I want to forewarn you with. So that you can take the precautions and not let it happen, or perhaps you may let it happen and go through it, but at the end of the day the result is wonderful. But let me take it little by little with you. So here I see a lot of flowers in your reading, so it's time for you to finally go out with the blossoming here. It's like people are gonna see you, you're gonna feel your best. You're very, I see you being very energized, very ready to go out and see people and connect. A very passionate year for you, where you feel very hopeful about so many things in your life. And relationships is one of them. So this is really cool, because it looks like you are going to be meeting someone pretty quickly. And not only that, this person will have their eye on you, will like you straight away. They will have so many things that you've been wanting in a person, but they will be with the Page of Swords. They will be pursuing you, calling you, making sure that you're happy, doing everything right for you. They're very proactive in this connection. They're very outspoken about how they feel. They're very caring and very loving, and it's like the lottery with a person here. But they'll be so giving and so caring that I see that at some point you might fall into the trap of taking them just a little bit for granted, pile number 2. And with that, this could mean you may get used to them doing everything for you, them pleasing you, them doing them putting you first. And I do see here that you may get used to that energy, and you might hurt this person at some point without meaning to. I see this person feeling like you're not putting them first as they put you. You might put your friends before them at some point with something that's quite important for them. You might show them that you're not putting in that effort with something, even though they're putting it for you. It's like here, the energy that I'm seeing is that you really didn't mean it. But it was a wake-up call for you, because there's a walking away in this connection at some point in this year with the 8 of Cups. A painful walking away is them feeling like you've really hurt them. there's a certain point here where it's not forgivable for them. There's a boundary here that they're going to put. It's going to break their heart. They're really going to feel like they've given you, and it's going to be a wake-up call for both of you at this point, where you are going to realize what you're not seeing, and they are going to realize that you might not have cared that much for them. There's one mistake here that's going to reveal so much. But don't worry about this reading, pile number 2, at all. You have the Wheel of Fortune and you have the 9 of Wands. There is passion, there is fire. So things are changing. You will make up together. You will come back together, but stronger than ever and more passionate, because both of you have realized so many things with this fallback. Perhaps this person will learn to be more forgiving, to understand that you really didn't mean it, will love how you've changed your mind about it. You will be careful to not hurt this person and not take them for granted, perhaps. There is a great reconciliation between the two of you during this year of passionate makeup, a passionate reconciliation, and you going stronger than ever. The 9 of Wands is a lot of confidence being built in the connection, a lot of passion, warmth, love igniting even stronger than ever. Look, what I can tell you in your connection in year 2022 is that you're meeting a wonderful person who's going to be so passionate about you, who will love you from the depth of their hearts. And yes, there might be a fallback where they get hurt, but that's really, as I can see in your cards, with the amount of love that they have for you, it will result in this amount of pain, and thus the shock for you. It's a result of their love, really. And again, the reconciliation is beautiful. It's going to make you really understand each other much better, value each other much better, and grow a stronger bond together. Pile number 2. Gosh, so much fire. I see why all this synchronicities of 222 and 2022. Such a loving year, a year full of love for you in the romantic department. Pile number 2. You see here with the king, pile number 2, kings, they are charming and wonderful, but at the same time, let me put it under the Page of Swords here, because it's matching the energy. But at the same time, they've learned to take what they wanted easily from childhood to growing up. And so there is this warning of don't take this person for granted. Enjoy the connection. Make sure that you reciprocate. And by the way, you're a loving person. It's like you're not going to notice. You didn't mean to. But here there is the message of take care of nurturing this person the way they nurture you. The love that they give you is not given from a place of need, but rather from a place of real love, of appreciation. And to take this appreciation, one must also give back that same kindness and respect and love. Okay, so now let's pick up your tarot cards and get more information about this person, about their traits, their characteristics, who they are, perhaps even what they do, or maybe how they look like. Let's find out together what we get in your reading. Pile number 2. So sweet. Such a sweet person. This person is quite innocent at heart. Innocent is not the word I'm looking for. I mean, yes, pure-hearted, good person at heart. Yes, actually, I want to say innocent. Innocent at heart. No malicious energy. So we have the Ace of Swords. Wow, okay. You have the 9 of Wands. Nine of Wands appearing twice. So passionate, so loving. Okay. You have the Three of Swords. You have the Fool. Yes, innocent energy for sure. Three of Swords, Fool, Page of Cups. Do we have space for one more? Yeah, why not? And you have the Tower. Okay. Yes, the Tower and the Three of Swords we really understand, but it gives us a further introduction about their character. With the Ace of Swords here, first I'm really seeing that this person is like intellectual candy, brain candy, mind candy. Yeah, mind candy is the word I'm looking for. You will love to have conversations with this person. They will enjoy having conversations with you, but your connection will flourish through your conversations, through your opinions towards each other, through getting to know more about each other, talking about everything, the taboos and the non-taboos, the interesting things that you see in life. You'll really be, what's the word? Stimulated by the conversations that you have. So a lot of mind candy and a lot of passionate love at the same time. A lot of fire, a lot of love. And because of the fact that this person is a little bit intense. Look, with intense here, I'm not saying that they're doing anything crazy. It's just that with their maturity, you'll find a real person on the inside. A real person who's innocent, who's willing to love, who's willing to open up to the person they admired and be real with them. Talk to them for hours if you both choose to spend time to become stronger friends, to give love, to openly tell you about what they feel and to a person who's passionate about life and the projects that they want to do and the connection that they want to have in the future, and such innocent energy. And with that comes a lot of, I don't want to say sensitivity, because that's a mean word if we interpret it the wrong way. What I want to say is that this is a person who's fully in touch with their hearts, and with a lot of love comes a lot of pain. So you have to be careful with that, if you choose to, of course, if you want to. With all this love and beauty, one must be careful, because this person feels everything, the small before the big. And with that comes perhaps being hurt if you're not careful with little things, just as they are careful with the little things. The little things mean the most. And here I'm seeing a person who might be hurt if you don't say bye before you close the phone. And that's not because you close the phone. It's because the little things show respect before the big things. It shows how you value this person. It shows how careful you are in making this person happy. That's the sort of ideology that this person comes with. So it's not like, I don't see drama with this person at all. You have the king here. I do not see drama with this person. I see a beautiful, sensitive person who is mature as long as both of you are careful. It's like this person wants to take both of you up so you can deal flawlessly in the connection, showing true love by being careful with the little things. It's how you elevate the connection. And that's the sort of ideology that I see with this person. One who wants to build. And when you build something up high, it can fall if you're not careful with the little things. Making sure you take your precautions so that you can keep it high. That's how you can keep something high. And that's why not everyone is able to climb this beautiful, long, stable tower of love that not everyone is able to get to, rise to. Pile number 2. That is the sort of energy that I'm seeing with this person in specific. So pile number 2, all the best of luck with this wonderful soul. May you have a wonderful connection, passionate, beautiful love with this person if you choose to, and if they choose to, and everything comes together. All the best of luck with that. I see a beautiful, loving year for you. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So you've chosen the Aconite. Now, let's take a look. Oh, such a beautiful card. Let's take a look at what your next relationship is going to be like in 2022. Ooh, what do I see here? I see... Actually, I'm going to hold off with what I see. So this is how your card looks like. Right? Let's keep it here for now. And let me take a look at how it's going to unfold with the rest of your cards. Because it's giving me a lot of meanings. So let's first see. Because this is a coherent reading. So you have the Hound. Interesting. That's how your card looks like. Okay. Right. Okay, you have the Aconite. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. You have the Page of Pentacles. You have the Four of Swords, the Magician. Oh, okay. I'm starting to see what this is. Okay. You have the Devil. You have the Ten of Cups. Lovely energy to start ending your reading. And you have the Hanged Man. I see what's going on here. Pile number 4. Sorry, pile number 3. You know, I like to say the truth. I'm going to say exactly what I see. So here, this seems to be a connection from the past. Perhaps if you clicked on this pile, there is at the back of your mind some sort of connection from the past, an ex perhaps, or a current relationship that you're in that you may have been lingering in a little too much when you know you should run away or move away from it. Pile number 3. I see with the Aconite here, which is your main card, that it's quite a difficult decision to take. You do know the key. You do have it. You do understand very well that you may want to leave. That is not your ultimate happiness here. But part of you is not letting go. In fact, with the Page of Pentacles here, you do see all these planets surrounding someone. And it's like for quite a long time, you could not see any person but this person. And with the Magician, in conjunction to the Devil, which has been catching my eye from the very beginning as we've taken a look at your cards, I really do see that it's like you're manifesting, you're continuing to manifest the wrong relationship in your life, the wrong energy into your life. It's like you're very focused, very adamant about it. You try to manifest the same person over and over. That's what you're focused on now. but at the same time, that this person keeps bringing bad energy into your life, and it's like a loop of pain and torture and hurt, and at the end of the day, you're not getting exactly what you want. Pile number 3 from this person. It's like you made a promise to this person, or you're loyal to this person at a great cost to you. You may perhaps be starting to realize just how much this connection is costing you. Pile number 3. With the devil energy, it's this feeling, this idea of feeling stuck when you're not, because realize it's right next to the 10 of Pentacles here. And so you might feel that you're stuck, but you're really not. You're putting your manifestation powers in the wrong direction, in a direction that's bringing you more pain. The more you manifest it, the more it's bringing you pain. When in fact, right behind you, moving forward, is a happy relationship that exists for you, is there for you, waiting to happen when you don't give it your back anymore. And really, all you need to do this year is to shift your perspective. I wonder, I'm going to bring out cards and find out, will you, because this is popping up here in the reading of your next relationship in 2022. So does this mean that shifting your perspective will give you this 10 of Cups energy with someone? Will shifting pile number 3's perspective, if pile number 3 shifts their perspective here from this stuck energy to moving forward, will they get this 10 of Cups this year, please? The Hierophant, there's a commitment, a committed relationship happening. So, yes, for sure. And a pretty good one with the Hierophant in conjunction with the 10 of Cups. This looks like family forming, marriage, a committed relationship. So something very strong is coming up, pile number 3, in the year 2022, as soon as you shift your perspective and move away from someone who's non-committal. Because yes, you're not running. I don't see a desperate energy from you, but I see someone who's trying, who is loyal, who has their heart set on someone, perhaps of the memories that kept you together and the nice things that you saw with this person. But I do see a selfish person, where a person who might feel like the world revolves around them in specific. It doesn't need to be, by the way. It's not because you want someone and that they don't want you back means that they are selfish. But the fact that I can see here the planets revolving around someone, it shows me the energy of you feeling like they're the only one, and them feeling a little bit selfish as well. Especially that you have the devil energy here, again showing that you're attracting sadness here in the romantic department, especially that is next to the 10 of Cups. You might be manifesting constant sadness, feeling stuck and hopeless, because you keep wondering, why isn't it working, why isn't it manifesting? And here I see us suggesting that you are manifesting in the wrong direction, and that you might need to consider to go in the direction that you know. Pile number 3. It's like you know it in the heart of your hearts. Yeah, in the heart of your heart. You know that it's not the right one. That you're committed and loyal to something that is not loyal back to you. And realizing that changing your energy will manifest not just something nice, but something wonderful here for you. Is the learning lesson, or what your spirit guides are maybe asking you here to consider. Pile number 3. Now, now that we've seen this, I want to get more information about two things for you. Here, I want to take a look at how you're going to be able to move away from this energy. And here, I want to take a look at what this person may be like. Oh, let's separate them by, yeah. So, how can pile number 3 shift from this energy, please, in 2022? So you have the 7 of Cups, right? Lovely, right? You have the World card. And you have the 10 of Swords. So pile number 3, what I'm seeing here with this specific 7 of Cups, which talks about making a choice, you do see a rabbit popping up in all the holes. And it's almost like you're choosing to think of this person as someone who would fit you and would fill all the cups that you need in a person. Despite the fact that they're not available and they disappear in seconds. And the only thing that you have not considered, picked, or given a chance is the fact that there might be someone who can fill what your heart is desiring, rather than, as opposed to someone who's constantly being put in a place that's not theirs. Pile number 3, to end this cycle and to realize that things will change for you as soon as you now focus on what is causing you harm rather than what you wish this person to achieve for you. To focus on how this person, what this person is really doing, removing the veils, the naivety, and to really see what they're doing, how they're acting, rather than holding on to the little nice things that they do. Pile number 3. Now, let's take a look at what your person here may be like if you consider moving away from this energy. What could be in the energy surrounding you for what's to come? Let's take a look. I feel like I'm compromising you being able to see your cards. All right, now we can do that. So how is this person going to be like? Please. How is this new person going to be like in 2022, please? Oh, yeah, I'm holding it the other way around. So you have the 5 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, right, okay, and the Emperor. So straight away, I see someone who is honest with the Queen of Swords, willing to say the truth. When they give a promise, they keep it. Whatever it takes, even if it's going to hurt them, if they gave you a word, they are going to do it. You can see strong energy of keeping a word, being honest, respecting the word that they give you. Clarity. With the 5 of Pentacles here, I see someone who, especially in this deck, someone who has a soft heart, someone who is in touch with their souls and is in touch with, is empathetic, is the word I'm looking for. Someone who's empathetic, understands what it's like to keep someone waiting, understands that's why all the honesty is here, understands what it's like to disrespect someone, has been through this energy before, and does not want to make someone feel the way that you can see here in the past relationship. It's in conjunction with the Queen of Swords. A lot of honesty, a lot of empathy, a lot of making sure they do the right thing, feel for you, and not leave you alone. And most importantly, this is the Emperor. This is someone who you can rely on. Again, same energy as the Queen of Swords, who acts responsibly, does not run away, is there to stay, is there to form a foundation, maybe even a family with the Ten of Cups and the Emperor here. There to form an honest connection based on empathy and being responsible. Such different energy than the energy that I'm seeing here of not being there at all. Pile number 3. Also, the type of energy that I'm seeing with the Five of Pentacles is that this is someone who at the moment is focused on career, feels alone, and wishes to find the right person who would connect with from the heart, to build an honest, kind connection with. Pile number 3. So pile number 3, that was your reading. I wish you all the best of luck from my heart. May you flourish and experience wonderful love, pile number 3. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.